that is the effect of intensity of incident radiation on photoelectric effect. Okay, right. Yeah, see here, if you are going to be drawing a graph between the intensity of incident radiation I to the saturation current. We know the meaning of this saturation current in the previous video. We have discussed about of this one. Okay, right. Now, if you are going to be taking a graph, plotting the graph between the capital I intensity of incident radiation and the saturation current, then we are going to be getting some linear relation in the as shown in the diagram. Okay, right. Now we are going to be discussing about of this one in briefly. Right. Now coming to this one here, how we are going to be taking the relation between this intensity and the saturation current means, first of all, we are going to be taking the constants. One is frequency of incident radiation and nature of the cathode plate. Okay, fine. Now see here how we have to understand about of this one. See, we know about of this photoelectric effect. This is the photo plate I am taking. On this one some light is going to be incidenting. Okay, some specified frequency, and the frequency of this one will be more than of a threshold frequency. Okay, I will give you the relation. It is the incident frequency and it is the threshold frequency. The incident frequency must be more than the threshold frequency, then only we get the photoelectric effect, right. Now what we are doing? We are maintaining the incident frequency is constant, as well as nature of the cathode plate. It means this photo effective plate is also going to be constant. Now what we are going to be changing? Here we are going to be changing the intensity of incident radiation. Okay, in our regular manner I am taking, this is one light and this is the another light. See here we are going to be getting the same type of frequency. We can observe the intensity by taking the lines, some thick one and thin one like that, otherwise thick one and lighter one, darkened one and the lighter one. In this way we can understand about of the intensity of incident radiation. Okay, once again, to get the perfect relation between the intensity of incident radiation and the saturation current, we have to be maintain the frequency and the nature of the cathode plate is constant and the variable is intensity of incident light. Okay, right. Now, which type of a graph we are going to be getting? By changing the intensity and keeping the frequency of incident light as well as this photographic plate. Okay, fine. Coming to this one, our photo plate is constant. So this stopping potential is constant for all the intensity of incident radiation. See here we are giving one type of intensity and another type of intensity and another type of intensity. It means we are changing the intensities by keeping the frequency is constant. Then what we are going to be getting? Intensity is going to be changing. As the intensity is going to be changing, on the y-axis we are taking the current value. So the current is also going to be changing. But in all these cases, this stopping potential value is not going to be changing. See here we are having, this is the anode potential and this is one of the retarding potential. Otherwise, in our regular manner we can take this one as one of the cathode potential, otherwise the negative potential also. Negative side and this is the positive side. So V0 is one of the stopping potential. It means stopping potential is constant for same type of cathode plate. Okay, right. If we are going to be taking only one metallic plate, the threshold frequency of that plate is constant only. Right. Now what we are changing? Intensity of incident radiation is changing. So this current is also going to be changes. Clear? Now we are going to be getting the relation between, the relation of first intensity, second intensity and the third intensity, that is I1 is less than, I2 is less than and I3. It means as the intensity is going to be increasing, this current is also going to be increasing. Okay, right. So the same relation we are taking here as I is directly proportional to I. It means as the intensity of incident radiation is going to be changes, the photoelectric current is also going to be changes linearly, increases and it is decreases, this current is also going to be decreases. Okay, right. And one more case. Here the important case is how this intensity of incident radiation is going to be depending factor and independent factors. See here. This is one of the photoelectric current. Yeah, coming to this one, just now only we have discussed about of this one. Let us consider this is one of the photographic plate. Sorry, this is one of the photoeffective plate, and the light is going to be incidenting. Light is going to be incidenting, and the photo current I is going to be producing. Incident radiation, photoeffective plate, emission of the electrons, nothing but it is treated as one of the current. Okay, right. Now this intensity is going to be changing, then this emission of the photoelectrons, that is the current, photoelectric current is also going to be changes linearly. We have discussed here the same relation here we have given, that is photoelectric current is depends on the intensity of incident radiation. I is directly proportional to I. More current if we want, larger the intensity we have to be give. Fine. Next case. Actually our target is, we are discussing about of the intensity, effect of intensity on the photoelectric effect. And this intensity of incident radiation is not going to be affecting the kinetic energy of the electrons. See, here these electrons are emitting, after the emission of this electron they are moving. If a body is in the motion condition, then it having the kinetic energy. So this kinetic energy of the emission of electrons is completely independent of incident intensity radiation. Okay, next case. See here we know the relation between this kinetic energy of the photoelectrons to the stopping potential, right. Now here this stopping potential is also one of the independent of incident radiation. Stopping potential, it means, see here I am giving the relation, kinetic energy is KE, kinetic energy is equals to stopping potential E into V naught. Okay, right. So kinetic energy is directly proportional to the stopping potential. Kinetic energy is independent of intensity of radiation. Similarly, stopping potential is also one of the independent factor on the intensity of incident radiation when frequency of incident radiation, frequency of this incident radiation is constant. This condition is must. Coming to the next concept in the photoelectric effect itself only, that is effect of frequency of incident radiation on photoelectric effect. Yeah, here in this one, what are the constant parameters in this one? First one is the intensity of incident radiation is constant, as well as nature of the cathode plate is also one of the constant case. Okay. Next one. So what are the variable parameter? In this one we are going to be changing the frequency. Okay, right. Now in our understanding manner, here I am going to explaining of that one. See, coming to the nature of the cathode. So this photoeffective plate is one of the constant. This plate we are not going to be changing. First case. Second case, intensity I is constant. See this one. Here I am going to be drawing this one. This is the value of the I. Clear? Next case. What is the variable one? Frequency is variable. So I am going to be changing of this frequency in this way. This is one frequency as well as this is the another frequency. Got it? So here intensity is constant as well as this photo effective plate is also constant. And what is the variable one means? Let us consider this is one of the new one and the new 2 and the value of new 3. Consider like this. Here the frequency is less than of this one and it is less than of this one. Okay, we can identify of that one by this curved shape of lines. Frequency is less, more and more like this. So frequency is going to be changing in this case, right? Now we are going to be taking a graph between the saturation current, I mean current, photoelectric current on the y-axis and the frequency on the x-axis we are taking, right? See here, let us consider this is the first frequency. For the first frequency we are having this type of graph. Okay, stopping potential is something, I mean this threshold frequency is something, and for another frequency this threshold frequency is something, and this is the another frequency. So for this one another threshold frequency we are getting, but here the saturation current for the same type of material, this saturation current is going to be constant. Okay, right. Now we are going to be giving some relation, that is how the incident frequency is going to be affecting and does not affecting parameters. That is, this incident frequency of incident radiation is affecting the kinetic energy. How it is? Linearly, directly proportional we are taking. It means if this intensity frequency, incident frequency is going to be increasing, the kinetic energy is also going to be increasing. As the kinetic energy is going to be increases, we know the relation, that is the kinetic energy is equal to stopping potential. So this is proportional to the stopping potential also. Okay, so as the frequencies changes, kinetic energy also going to be affecting. As the kinetic energy affecting, stopping potential also is going to be affecting. The next case. Okay, this incident frequency is not going to be affecting the photoelectric current. Incident frequency of incident radiation is not going to be affecting the photoelectric current. Okay, right. And here we are having of some important concept, that is, we know the meaning of a threshold frequency. It is the minimum frequency of the incident radiation where the photoelectric effect is going to be occurs. This is the frequency of the incident radiation where the photoelectric effect is going to be occurs. This is called as one of the threshold frequency. Okay, right. Right. See here, as whenever we are going to be getting the photoelectric effect in case of the threshold frequency, that is the nu naught, then what will be the kinetic energy of the photoelectric electrons? Kinetic energy of the photoelectric electrons will be 0 if that photoelectric effect is occur in case of the threshold frequency.